What is up, you guys? Today I'm here to talk about a brand new solo car duplication glitch that was discovered. So I started attempting this car duplication glitch on my own, and it required me to get a glitched out scuba suit. I needed a bunker, and I needed a 10-car garage, and I also needed a Faggio in slot 6 in that 10-car garage. Now, once I got everything set up and had my ISI in the spot in the bunker over there, and went to the 10-car garage, I had to use my scuba suit, my glitched out scuba suit, to move the Faggio over to the radio on the counter inside the garage, and I'll have a clip on screen of kind of what I was doing. And this car duplication glitch was so tedious, and it took me so much time. It took me like 15-20 minutes just to push this Faggio over to the counter, and I wasn't getting it to work. I had to try multiple times. It kept kicking me off the Faggio and stuff. So that glitch is just super difficult. It's hard to get it just right, and it takes a lot of time to do even just one car. So I would like to repost my video that I already have up on a working car duplication glitch. Now this glitch is much more efficient, much more effective. I could duplicate a car every 5 minutes. It works every single time for me, and I can just keep rinsing and repeating this glitch. So my other video is more than a week old, and the reason why I'm reposting this is because YouTube likes to show newer videos to viewers that are searching this kind of stuff up. Also, viewers that are trying to find these glitches, they're probably also searching for more recent videos, because you can assume that an old video would be patched. But for some reason, Rockstar hasn't patched this glitch in like a month, and I don't know if they're gonna patch it anytime soon, to be honest. You would think that they are about to patch it just because of how long it's been out, but yeah, this thing's been out for more than a month and it's still working. But anyways, let's talk about everything you need to get this glitch started. So let's hit up the internet, go over to Money and Services. We're gonna scroll down to Maze Bank Foreclosures and enter the site. All you need to be running this glitch is a facility and a bunker. Now, inside of your bunker, you need to have a mobile operation center. So head on over to Warstock and pick yourself up a mobile operation center. Now, in your mobile operation center in the Bay 3, you need the personal vehicle storage. It does not allow you to have the personal vehicle storage in Bay 3. If in Bay 2 you have the weapon and vehicle workshops, make sure that you do not have that. And then the last thing you need is to go to Legendary Motorsport, sort by price, and get yourself a free LG RH8, and you want this to be delivered to your facility right here. And as you can see, I already have 2 LGs and they're waiting for me. Now, if you are not connected to Social Club, that means you can't get the LG RH8 for free. So what you can do is steal a pedestrian vehicle and drive that into your facility. Now, it doesn't actually have to be an LG, it just has to be any car that you don't care about losing, because that's the car that we turn into the duplicate. So if you want, you can just steal vehicles off the road and drive those into your facility, and it'll work just fine. Now, for the next part, I'm in my bunker, and now I'm going to walk into my MOC. And here is where I want to store the car that I'm ready to duplicate. So I'm going to be duplicating the ISI Classic. It's an Arena War vehicle. I have it fully modded out. Real quick, I'd like to address something as well. A lot of people in my last video were commenting that they duplicated some cars and they were not worth any money. So the reason that is because we are turning this car into an LG RH8. Well, we're duplicating this over the LG RH8. Since the LG is a free car, it thinks that the ISI is now a free car. So you only get the money for the upgrades on the vehicle when you go to sell it. So since this car has weapons and jump upgrades and a plow on the front of it and spikes all over it, since it has all those kinds of upgrades, when I go to sell this vehicle, it's worth over 1.7 million. The second best kinds of cars to duplicate are the Benny's cars, because those have some quite expensive upgrades on them too, but they're nowhere near as good as the Arena War vehicles. Now, if I were to duplicate an X80, yes, it's $2.8 million base, but the upgrades on it, you can only get turbo and engine upgrades and some cheap rims or whatever. So when you go to sell it, you might only get $150,000, because again, we are turning that X80 into an LG RH8, which is a free car. So that base 2.8 value goes to $0, and then when you sell it, you only get the money for the upgrades on the car. And keep in mind, you only get half the money that you spend on the upgrades back. So I put over like $3.5 million in upgrades in this, which is why it's worth $1.7 million to sell. But anyways, I thought I would address that. That way, hopefully that makes sense to you guys. So again, Arena War vehicles, Issy is the best. Benny's vehicles if you don't have an Arena War workshop, and the best Benny's vehicle is the Elegy Retro Custom. And then if you don't have either of those, maybe duplicate a couple of supercars just to get a few $100,000. And after you sell those, get yourself a good car for duplicating as fast as possible. But for the next setup part of the glitch, I need to make sure that I am in a different targeting mode from someone on my friends list. So if I scroll over to the settings tab and go to controls, you can see here, I'm in a free aim session. The majority of people play on assisted aim, so if you switch over to free aim, you'll probably be fine. And I need to make sure that I have a friend in another GTA Online session. So yes, I do have a couple of people online in other Grand Theft Auto Online sessions, and if I click on their name and go to join, I can join their game. So that's it up, and then the last thing I need to do is pull up the interaction menu and scroll all the way down to the hide options. Click on jobs, and you want to make sure that the top here is set to custom and all the rest of these are set to show. When you do that and then you check the map, you notice that I actually don't have any blue jobs right now, but that's good. I'll address that in a second. But you should have blue jobs all over the map if you have that selected. So I'm going to drive this out of the Mobile Operations Center now to get the glitch started. Alright, we're just going to hop out of that and exit the bunker. As you can see, some of my blue jobs already popped back up, so if your blue jobs are not showing up, you just really need to give it a second and they should show up. Sometimes maybe just go and do like a VIP work and take you a few minutes to do, and then they should show up. So anyways, now we need to make our way over to our facility, so I'm going to be using a CEO vehicle like a Buzzard. As long as it's not a personal vehicle, that'll work. If you use a personal vehicle, then the Issy that we have parked inside of our bunker will despawn, so make sure that we are not using that. And then if you don't have a CEO vehicle, you can just use a pedestrian vehicle to get over here. But I'm going to head inside now. Alright, now that we're in, we are going to head down the stairs over here, and we're going to head to the receptionist desk. So I'm going to show two methods to doing this glitch real quick. The first method I think is much easier than the second, but the first method is only going to be for people who have the option here to purchase the Criminal Enterprise Starter Pack. If you've already purchased this, you will not have this option, so you will not be able to use this first method, so you're going to have to wait until I show my second method. But for those of you who do not have the Criminal Enterprise Starter Pack, what we're going to do is we're going to walk up to our receptionist here. As you can see on the top of the screen, I can hit right D-pad to access the reception services. I got snacks and stuff here. So that's good. I want that. I'm going to be facing away from that. Alright, so what I'm going to do for this part of the glitch is I need to hold pause and then press right on the D-pad to open up the reception services. Now, I need to actually do that in a certain spots, because if I press pause right now and go to the online tab, you'll notice that Criminal Enterprise Starter Pack isn't there. That's because Rockstar tried to patch this glitch, but they actually did a really shitty job doing it. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually holding pause right now, and I'm just going to take a step away from the counter, and then I'm going to press right on the D-pad to open reception services, and then it should be there. So after I hit right on the D-pad to open the services is when I let go of pause, and hopefully it pulls up the menu for the reception services, but also pauses. So here we go. Holding pause right now, I'm going to walk away, and then hit right, and then unpause. Walk away, right, unpause. And you did hear the guy in the background say, "What do you need?" And as you can see here, Criminal Enterprise Starter Pack is there. So I'm just going to press A or X on that if you're on PlayStation, and then back out of it, and then go over to the map, zoom out, and I got my blue jobs here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to press whatever button it is that you have to start the job, and that should be at the bottom of the screen. Then I'm going to get a black alert screen. I'm just going to press A on the black alert screen, and then immediately I'm going to press B or circle to close the reception services. So For me, I'm going to be pressing XA and then B. XA, B. And as you can see now, I got the loading icon in the bottom right corner, and I have no minimap. That is good, that's what we want for this glitch, and now I'm going to cut to the other method for those of you who do not have the Criminal Enterprise Starter Pack. Alright you guys, method number 2 here for those of you who do not purchase the Criminal Enterprise Starter Pack. The only reason this method is harder is because you have to get the timing just perfect, but actually once you get it down, it's not that difficult. So we're going to head over to this soda machine back here, and what we're going to do is I'm actually going to buy a soda as an example real quick. So your character's going to press the button and then pick up the soda, and when your character goes to drink it, you drink it in one gulp. So check it out. All in one gulp, and our head actually tilts back, so our head tilting back is what we want to look out for. So once our head gets all the way back is when we are going to start a job on the map. If I go to the map, as you can see, I still have all my blue jobs everywhere. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm holding pause. I'm going to press right on the D-pad, then let go of pause, then go to the map, and then I'm going to scroll all the way to the top of the map over here. That way I can see my character off to the side here, so I should be able to see myself drinking the soda just fine. So I'm actually going to use this job right here so I can see myself. So here we go, I'm holding pause, right on the D-pad, let go of pause, go to the map, zoom out, and then scroll into this job, waiting for my head to get all the way back, XA. And as you can see, loading and no mini-map, we nailed it. So we're going to head back upstairs now, and I'm going to show you the rest of this glitch. I actually already duped one car. At the start of this video I did have 2 LGs in here, but I used the first method with the receptionist to dupe a car, and now I'm using this vending machine method to dupe a car, so I only have 1 LG left in here. Once you are glitched out like this though, with no minimap and the loading icon, you'll notice that you can't actually pause your game, you can't pull up your cell phone, you can't try and walk out of your facility if you wanted to. And that's good. That means that you're fully glitched out. Let's run up these stairs here. So I'm going to head over to my stock LG RH8 or pedestrian vehicle if you didn't have a social club. And once I hop in it, do not touch the joysticks. If you start touching the joysticks and looking around, it's going to make it to where you can actually drive out of the facility, which will mess up this glitch. So I'm just going to hop in it, and I'm not going to touch the joysticks. What I want to do now is join a friend that is in a different targeting mode and a different GTA Online session. If he's in a different targeting mode than me, then when I try and join him, it should give me 3 black alert screens. If he's in the same targeting mode as me, it's only going to give me 1 black alert screen, and then it's going to kick me out of this session and put me in his session. So, but I know for a fact that my friend down here is in a different targeting mode, so I'm going to click on his name, hit join game. Now I'm holding the gas button down. I'm trying to drive forward, I'm not moving, that's good. I'm waiting for those 3 black alert screens. And I'm holding the gas this entire time, waiting for those screens. So here we go. Here's the first one. I'm going to accept the first one, decline the second one, and then accept the third one. So here we go. Accept, decline, accept. And I was holding the gas the entire time, and it kicked me out of my LG. That's perfect, and now it's going to boot me outside. Now you'll notice it's going to spawn you at a random ass facility. The majority of the time it spawns you at this one right here, even though my facility is over here, and at the top of the screen it says, you no longer have access to this facility, you have traded it in. That's perfect. Again, you can't spawn at any random facility, it's just majority of the time it does spawn you at this one, which is why I think that the bunker and facility that I own are the best 2 things to own, because all 3 of these places are really close to each other, and it allows me to run this glitch super fast. But anyways, I'm just going to request my CEO vehicle back over to me, and I just got to get back to the bunker now. Again, do not use a personal vehicle or else it will mess up this glitch and your car will disappear inside your bunker. But I'm going to use the CEO vehicle. If you don't have one, again, just steal a pedestrian vehicle. Alright, now that we're inside the bunker, we're going to hop into our ISI that we parked here at the beginning, or whatever car you wanted to do. And we just drive it back into our MOC. We are going to get a black screen, just press A on that, and that's the glitch done. You can rinse and repeat this glitch. All you would have to do is drive your ISI back out to the parking space, and you're set up to do it again. Now, this car right here is the duplicate, and the original car is going to be back over at the facility. Now, I would like to let you guys in on something. If you actually wanted to duplicate some of your super expensive supercars, you could duplicate them one time and sell the originals. Again, the original ends up back at the facility, and the originals will still sell for their full value, 2 million, 3 million, whatever it may be. And then the duplicate will be worth, 100,000, 200,000 if you're lucky. But you can just keep that car in your garage for driving around. It doesn't matter how much it's worth; it's for you to keep. So if you wanted to do that, you could. But yeah, that's this whole glitch done. Let's head upside real quick, and I will call up my mechanic just to show you that I am out of LGs in the facility, and this should all be my issies. Alright, calling up the mechanic.
You're through to your garage. You need me to bring you a ride?
Down to our facility, and as you can see, we got only issies in here. We got 7 of them now. I'd actually like to show you a couple of my garages. As you can see here, I've been grinding this glitch. I have tons and tons and tons of cars, random Faggio. But yeah, you guys should definitely take advantage of this. I do have some LX Retro Customs as well. This glitch definitely works. I did not pay. I mean, these cars are like $5 million each. I did not pay $5 million for each of those cars. And as you can see, I'm actually going to request one of these.
I'll bring it to
as
you.
you can see, I have $189 million. That's all from selling these car duplicates. So I'm also going to show you a problem that I've been having, and I'm sure that a couple of you are having this problem. And if you are, it's kind of a good problem to have, but I'm going to show you this real quick. So I'm going to hop into one of my duplicates here, and I'm going to head to the nearest Los Santos Customs.
What brings you in today? Better than new.
Alright, you guys, we're at the Los Santos Customs. As you can see here, when I go to sell this vehicle, ooh, you see what it says there? You have reached the daily selling limit for this vehicle. So that means that I can't make any more money today. And since I can't make any more money with car duplicates today, what am I going to do to make money? Well, I would like to point out I have a video on my channel right now. It is a trade-in glitch for apartments, and it works phenomenally. Again, only takes about 5 minutes every time you run it, and you can make $1.4 million every time you do it if you have the right apartments. And it is still working. I just tried it just before filming this video. I'm going to have a link to that in the description and also at the end of this video if you want to check it out. And again, there's no daily selling limit on trading in your apartments, and every time you do it, you can make 1.4 million. It's super simple. So anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Sorry for those of you who are looking for a brand new method for car duplicating. There is a new method, but like I said, it's super tedious. I attempted it for almost 40 minutes, and I only got it to work one time, and it took me forever to try and get that Faggio into place. So definitely not worth it in my opinion. Maybe if they end up patching this glitch, but since it's still working, definitely do this glitch over that new glitch. Anyways, sorry that this is the same video that I posted a week ago. I'm just trying to make sure that people know that this is still working, because old videos, a lot of people tend to think that they aren't patched. Anyways, my name is Fishy Thor, and I will see you guys out. Thanks for watching.